Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star sensing consultant. But today, what I have for you is a really special collaboration that I look forward to doing twice a year with my friend Robyn from Northern Lights Glow. So that's Robyn Harris at Northern Lights Glow. Please go and check out her channel. You're probably already familiar with her if you watch me, but she just puts out fantastic, thoughtful content all the time. She's a great friend, and it's just a pleasure to do this with her. So this is our best of the season collab for fall, winter, and all the holiday and harvest LTOs. So let's just dive right on in with the things that are on my list, where I'm going to have certain things to say and she'll have certain things to say. A lot of them will be different. Sometimes we overlap and agree, but more often than not, I think, especially with scents, we do smell things a bit differently, but it's super, super fun. But the very first thing on our list of the best of the season for fall winter of 2024 is going to be best catalog item. And I am separating that from the best warmer in the catalog. So let's start with this thing where I have ignored this product for a long time. And that is our pod system. And I do not have the size house where the new Scentsy Air, which is able to do, I think, up to 5 pods, and it's a beautiful, almost like piece of decorative art in the house. I don't have that, but I did end up getting the Dandelion Days fan diffuser in a kit in August, and it has changed my focus when it comes to scent in the home. I'm really learning to love the idea of Scentsy pods, and they give you a very different type of scent distribution than wax does. So they're really, really nice, and some of these just absolutely gorgeous little products, because the other thing was the fan diffusers that were just flat and plastic were not interesting. But to me, these new ones that they're coming out with that look more handcrafted, that one's resin and it's gorgeous, they're just really nice. So that's my new favorite product. But next, I have for you my favorite warmer from the Fall Winter Catalog 2024. And this also pretty much doubles as my favorite harvest warmer, which I know is kind of a cheat, but I'll show you why. I do like the Tangled Web, and I also do like the Fall Sweet Fall, but neither of them spoke to me like some of the harvest things in the past, so my favorite harvest item is actually going to be kind of funny. But here is the Deep Roots with an orange bulb. So this is in the catalog. It has this beautiful sparkly core going on in here, and it's lovely with a regular clear bulb. It's great with even a red bulb or a green bulb, depending on your decor. But this is an absolute favorite of mine, and I kept it out all through the harvest season with the orange bulb. It was wonderful. Now next, I have my favorite mini warmer from the catalog, and that is going to be the Welcome to Our Nest. Why? Because of the darling little nest hiding in the dish when you change the wax. So this is a really good one, just a standard ceramic warmer, excellent on performance, good for gift giving, would go in anybody's home. Now, when it comes to bars, we have had a lot of really good new catalog things coming down the pike. I had a hard time deciding, and there will be other special item type categories at the end of the video where some things that you might wonder, well, Elizabeth, I know you like this kind of scent. Why isn't it in your catalog? I was going to do a 6-bar bundle, but I ended up with 7. So here are my 7 favorite bars currently in the catalog for gift giving and just the fall winter season. So first off, Vanilla Amber. I really like this. We've gotten a lot of vanilla this year, but this one's really sophisticated, and it throws well because the amber, and I believe there's rum, it just gives it more body than your regular old vanilla bean buttercream, and I really like it. So I think this could be given to anyone, and it would be inoffensive and still a good performer. Next, what I have is going to be my favorite new bakery bar, and that is our gingerbread pecan waffles. This has a little kiss of stroopwafel delight from the past, but it's a beautiful waffle, slightly gingerbread spice, maple, molasses, pecan type scent. It's really happy. It would be good anytime between now and Christmas or beyond. It's a good Saturday morning wake-up bar. The next one that I have here, it's funny, there are 2. I could not decide, which is part of how we ended up with 7 bars. Last year, Forever Fall was an LTO, and this year, Brown Butter Pumpkin is brand new. Now, this is heavy, squashy Scentsy Pumpkin. This is more medium-toned, creamier Scentsy Pumpkin. I love them both so much. The performance on them is great. The Forever Fall is a little heavier. It does seem to hang around in the room longer, but both of them, if you need a pumpkin fix and you want something other than pumpkin cinnamon swirl, which is always good, but to me a little too sweet, both of these, fantastic. So if you don't like the sort of deep squash gut scentsy pumpkin, go with the brown butter pumpkin. Next, I have a beautiful scent that was December scent of the month a while ago, and that is cinnamon pine cones. This is such a good, happy Christmas smell. It performs very well. It's got lots of cinnamon, a nice woodsy pine cone, and then a good amount of more like a balsam, I think, as far as a tree oil. And it's just so good, you guys. I love that. Next, you'll be proud of me, I put in a clean smell. Cranberry Candy Cane was an LTO last year, and now it's in the catalog, and it's pomegranate, I believe, and then cranberry and peppermint, and it's so good. Good and strong, clean and sharp and tart without being bitter, and I just love it. And then last but not least, in my catalog recommendations, I always have to put in a tree scent. And you really won't see me plugging Very Snowy Spruce as the top tree scent on my list ever. I like it, and I know it's the classic, and I know it's the most appealing. But I tend to like ones that aren't quite so sweet. Not that I won't melt it. I've got a whole brick or two of Very Snowy Spruce. But Sleigh Ride from last year, this is a really good one. It's got cranberry and fresh air and beautiful, soft fir balsam. Oh, guys, it's so nice. So please try this even if you're a little bit of a tree hater, because it's not sharp. It's not pine. It's not bitter in any way. It's so good. So then let's transition into what are things that were the warmer and scent of the month that I thought were outstanding. Now, I really enjoyed the August warmer, but I'm going to do something similar for one of the Christmassy type things, so I didn't want to duplicate that. So that was the beautiful Sunflower lithographic white one. But behind me, that warmer is the December warmer of the month. Will come out on December the 1st. It's called Golden Crest. It is glorious. You can get up close and personal with that in my Scent and Warmer of the Month video I did a couple days ago. But that took the cake for me. I might even need a second one. I don't know. It's one of my favorite warmers of the month in a long time. But for scent, we need to go back to September. Spooky But Sweet completely stole my heart, and it's great in a pod, which is now sold out. I hope this comes to catalog next year. This has nutmeg and beautiful vanilla cream and caramel, and it's just the happiest fall confectionery scent, but it's got good body because of the maple and the vanilla and the spices. Great performer, not too sweet, fantastic bar. Probably after I recommend all of my best of the season, this would be in my top 5. Really, really good. Okay, next we want to go to the harvest season. And there was really only one warmer, which truly stole my heart and made me feel like I was in the middle of the harvest pumpkin patch. And that's actually a mini. So I put the Pumpkin Acres mini on a tabletop base for you guys to see this. This was my favorite thing that was harvesty. It just feels totally old school and wonderful. And to go with it, my favorite scent for harvest was the apple spice season that's in our Harvest 5-bar bundle. This is so good, you guys. This is classic old school apple spice done right with some pumpkin. It's balanced. It's very much like apple pumpkin or pumpkin apple from Yankee or Bath & Body Works, respectively. It throws very well. It's not quite as cidery as Cider Mill, which is good because you want them to be different. I hope this comes to catalog next year, too. It's outstanding. Okay, next we're going to move into the Christmas and holiday, where I have a few more warmers in different categories. So that was the most harvesty thing. Now the most holiday thing, I'm going to show you one that sold out because it's truly my favorite, and I was so happy to be able to get this warmer. I hope it comes back next year for all of you. But I'll show you some other options because you can't get this one. And this is going to be our amazing Sugar Chalet warmer that was in that bundle. Oh, you guys, I will plug this in. This thing makes me feel like I'm 5 and I want to go to the mall and sit on Santa's lap, and it is just so incredibly cute. Oh, it's so charming and whimsical, and it's done so beautifully. So let me plug this in and I will show you the Sugar Chalet. Oh, but I feel bad because I know nobody can get it now. So this warmer is just so charming. Like, you want to pop inside, you want to be the little mouse in the storybook at Christmas. It's beautiful and it's glittery, and I love me some glitter, and it just made me so happy. So I had to include this. And the bar that I would put with that, not like you will be surprised, would be gingerbread hugs, which I've wanted back for a long time. This is such a Christmassy scent. Like, the apple spice season feels quintessentially harvest and fall. This is the sort of thing that, just like the warmer, takes you back to being a little kid. My mom would read all of these amazing Christmas books to me, you guys. I've still got piles, and my girls are now too old, not really too cool for it because they're really good girls. Actually, my older one, who went to the bank today and looked absolutely beautiful in some new clothes that she bought for herself yesterday, she's like, Mom, are you going to put up the last tree? And I mean, what family has 3 Christmas trees that go up before Thanksgiving? I don't know, just us. But she's excited to see all the new developments, and that is so dear to my heart. Anyway, gingerbread hugs, and I'm, going to be one of those moments. That's why you do a video like this, so that people want to connect that same way. Get gingerbread hugs, which you can only get in club, which is the other reason I'm going to do a couple other recommendations, because this is harder to get, not on the website in general. But this is such a good sit there, read the books, have the hot cocoa, nibble the gingerbread cookies, kind of a Christmas smell. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so next, so that we can have something that we can recommend and you can buy it, I think there is an extraordinarily elegant warmer that's a part of the holiday collection this year that I haven't really talked much about because I wanted to save it for after Thanksgiving for me to celebrate it and put it out and think about it. But that is going to be our Radiant Beams Nativity Warmer, you guys. Scentsy has knocked it out of the park. They do beautiful nativity warmers, but nothing like this one. This is just phenomenal. So let me unplug our cute little sugar chalet and go to this warmer, and I will be recommending a classic bar to go with it. So the only thing I don't like about this design is that it's a little bit unstable because this doesn't have a notch or anything. It just kind of goes around in a circle. But you guys, this warmer, Radiant Beams with the nativity and the Christmas story, it's just the most beautiful thing. It's so incredibly peaceful and calm, and the star, if you can see that, it doesn't really want to show up, is cut out perfectly. It's an amazing warmer. So this is the one that I'm recommending as top Christmassy, feel good kind of a thing that is still available. And then that I would pair with one of our most classic Christmas scents, which is going to be Silver Bells, which to me is a very peaceful Christmas scent. This is a de-stressor, so it certainly goes with the calm of the nativity warmer and the Christmas story. It's beautiful. So this has the pear, it has the amber musk, it has the candy cane. It's light and lovely and totally unique to Scentsy, one of a kind, and it's just fantastic. So next, I do have a special category of things that are the most beautifully crafted, and I have 2 things that are going to go together. We had an end of the month live where the founders are now back from a trip that they were taking with their missionary, whatever it was, for 3 years over in London. And Orville, who's one of the founders, said, nobody hand paints ceramic anymore. It's getting harder and harder to find the workers, but we are really committed at Scentsy to crafting beautiful porcelain hand-painted warmers. And I have 2 things here that show you that just exquisite attention to detail. One of them is this fan diffuser, who I haven't even really used yet. But look at the painting on him. This is all done by workers by hand, and it takes a lot of skill. And then there is a warmer that goes with this, and I have been so happy with him also with performance. This guy right here, who I'm not remembering the name of, it's like Let It Snow or something. This guy, he's almost like a cookie jar as far as his size and shape. He has a special little project type, what do I want to call this, holographic snowflake that comes out the back and is on the wall. But the size of his dish and his beautiful hand painting, this is like the best performing warmer on this table, I think. And he could probably take 5 or 6 cubes. I haven't tried it, but this warmer is both beautiful and extremely functional, and I'm really, really happy with him and his fan diffuser mate. So that is my just blown away by the actual quality, the handcrafted details, that category for that. So then we have a lot of really, really fun bars as far as individual things that Robyn came up with, because I did a lot of the list this time, but she included some really good ideas too. So sip of coffee. Let's move into these wonderful different categories. So I know at the top of the list was our best licensed bar, and I feel like the Griswold Christmas, because you guys know I'm a tree lover, I cannot get enough of this. I just keep ordering more bars. It's beautiful, sweet, soft tree with pear and spices. It's not sharp at all. It's not walk in the forest clean. It's very much you tamed your Christmas tree, put it in the front room. There's a beautiful roaring fire and you're sipping some punch. It's just such a good tree scent. And it has different layers for different days of the week. Like this can go 2 or 3 days and it's really, really good. But then when we get into just regular catalog or LTO, one of the categories was what would be the best scent for Thanksgiving? And when I smelled this bar in the Harvest 5-bar bundle, immediately, even though it's not pumpkin, I thought of Thanksgiving holidays. And this is our Sparkling Spice Citrus. This is going in my club. It's beautiful. It's mandarin, it's currant, it's light and bright and bubbly. It has a little pinch of clove, and it is very holiday happy. It's very festive. It's very have people over, but yet it still feels fall. And I like how with the Thanksgiving scent, which I wish Cranberry Garland was in the catalog, that would be my Thanksgiving scent, hands down. But this gives you that the holidays and Christmas is coming, but it still feels harvest, and that's to me a Thanksgiving smell. That's what this is, and it is so good. Okay, so that's our Thanksgiving scent. Now, the next one's going to be what is my favorite tree scent? And there were so many this year that I have another category for another one. So if you're still waiting for me to mention this one bar, I'll get there. But I think my favorite tree scent right now is Peaks and Pines, also from the Harvest brochure catalog. 5-bar bundle. Oh, you guys, this is so good. It has lavender, dewy greens, and something else. It doesn't even really say pine tree, but it's excellent. It's very, very good, even with the Sparkling Spice Citrus. Pair those, alternate warmers, you'll be amazed. I cannot get enough of this. So this is my favorite tree scent. But then the next category, I don't even know what all of them were. One of them was going to be, what is your most Christmassy scent of all? And that is definitely not going to be the one Robyn picks. Merry Wonderland. I love this bar. Like Gingerbread Hugs is just as Christmassy, but for me, I love apple, I love spruce, I love clove. All of those things are in here. This is a boomer performer. It doesn't get too bitter and it's not too sweet. It's perfect. It smells like Christmas. I love this. So then, what's your favorite bar to be able to watch a holiday movie? Now, I could either go like really light and gentle, which I'm going to use that bar for the bedroom bar because there's a bedroom category, or I could go really festive and warm. So I chose Holiday Market as the one for doing on a movie night because to me, this isn't quite Christmas Cottage, which I did not include. I'm sure Robyn's going to. That's our always classic Christmas bar. I wanted to put something else in because most of you probably already know about that. If you don't, that is the Christmas Classic Home Run, where if they ever pull it from the catalog, we're going to a riot. That has the raspberry, the orange, and the cloves. But this is pomegranate and grapefruit and allspice, I think, and it's just lovely. I really like this, and I think it would be a very good snuggle under the covers and sip some hot cider and watch a good holiday Hallmark classic. All right, the next one is going to be, what would we have for a children's holiday scent? What would kids like? And I think that bundle with our Sugar Chalet warmer, all 3 of the bars were just home runs. But I think for little children, whipped frosting, which just smells like a confetti cake party, beautiful, sweet, rich vanilla buttercream frosting. More interesting to me than vanilla bean buttercream also. Like the amber vanilla is more grown up. This is a home run for kids. I just love this, and I think it's just the happiest bar. But sometimes it's being a child at heart. And I think Goody Goody Gumdrop is for the 90-year-old lady who still has a childlike heart, because this will bring her back to her childhood. This is old school. My mom's going to love this. I haven't even shared this with her yet. And she's not 90. She's in her 70s. But this is childhood from the 1950s and 60s. It's old-fashioned spiced gumdrops from back in the day. Scentsy nailed it, and it's so nostalgic. So, child and child at heart bars. Okay, now, what are we going to do if we need to relax, we want to pull up the covers, and just chill in bed because Christmas can be a little stressful? Bundle up. I love this. This is mandarin and some cozy, just gentle, very body care perfume type things, but in a really nice fall winter way. It's very wintry. I bought this in pods. I don't know how they'll perform because I haven't tried them yet. I bought it in a fragrance flower. Oh, it's so good, you guys. I love this. Absolutely love this. So this is my favorite bedroom scent. And then, last but not least, what is company worthy? So to me, something that's company worthy is a good performer. It's got mass appeal, and it's just a classy scent. So I saved what I think is a really important scent in our catalog that is brand new for this, and also to just say, Scentsy, if you ever watch my videos, this needs to become our flagship fragrance for Christmas, I think. And that is going to be Balsam Spice. You have no idea how many people have ordered it, how many people rave about this. I love this. And I also wanted to recommend it in the scent circles, which you can get a pack of 3 of. They're great for gift giving, tuck them into teachers' gifts or stockings or whatever. But this Balsam Spice, head and shoulders above so many other things, I think, in our catalog. And also perfect for company. It is phenomenal. Even people who hate tree love this bar. It's got cedar. It's got the balsam. It has this warm but not too overbearing cinnamon, where the cinnamon pine cones, which I love, and that's why I recommended it in the catalog bars, that's good, but I think it has a narrower following. Somehow with this, I feel like Scentsy has made tree with spice massively appealing. I love this scent. So this is my company worthy and also just like standout bar. Really, really happy with that. So last but not least, I wanted to throw in one more category, and I hope that Robyn got that text before she filmed, of what were some products. Oh, and I bet one more thing. Okay, the one more thing is cleaning. What was our cleaning? And then as far as body care, cleaning, laundry, some product of that type that really stood out to me. For me, because they got rid of the dish soap out of the catalog a couple years ago, and it was really sad, and I mourned it. I was very, very happy to see that in our holiday brochure, you could get a trio of counter cleans and a trio of matching hand soaps. So that's what stands out to me, are these guys. And if they had done this with the Harvest brochure as well, matched them, I would recommend all of them. They only did hand soaps, as far as I remember, in the Harvest brochure. But you can get a trio. Unfortunately, they just come in a bundle. You cannot separate them. Of hand soaps that are holiday themed. And you can also get that trio of counter cleans that are holiday themed. But even within that, if you buy both sets, my favorite is going to be Frosted Cedar. And that's kind of surprising me, which is what's going to go into my last sort of product category and thoughts to leave you with. Frosted Cedar has shocked me. So my last category was, what is it that's been a real surprise? I have a warmer, and then I have a couple of bars that just, I'm really shocked that I like them this much this year, because I really despised both bars last year. And the warmer, the thing is just that I almost passed this up because of the wattage and the color. Excuse me. But this adorable new little frosted, what is this called? I don't remember. It's like the Frosted Glow or something. This gorgeous, gorgeous warmer, because it's a 15 watt and it appeared to be very, very small in the holiday brochure, I almost did not get it, and I am so glad I took a chance on it. I'm going to light it up with the blue bulb. I'm using it with the clear bulb, but this was such a pleasant surprise to me. And then Frosted Cedar and Dutch Apple Bread as bars have really grown on me. So I'm just shocked and amazed at how nice these things are and what a pleasant surprise. So here is this beautiful little frosty warmer whose name is escaping me, that is in our current holiday brochure. But now I'm going to take out the blue bulb. Ooh, maybe I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off and take out the blue bulb. I have what the kids call mom hands, which is pretty much you've been cooking for so many years that you can touch pretty much anything and it's not going to burn you, but that one was a little bit hot. Anyway, we're going to put in the 15 watt clear bulb, and you'll see why I just fell in love with this. And I've taken 8 million pictures of it and put them on Instagram. Oh, you guys, look at this. It's so beautiful. And shockingly, for 15 watts, the thing performs just fine, and it's gorgeous. Now, let me show you the size difference between that and another warmer. It isn't quite as small as you would think it was in the brochure, and it's so gorgeously sparkly and happy. So that's my biggest pleasant surprise And then here are my bars. And then as a runner-up, because I put it in the wrong stack, I do love Christmas Cookie. I just don't like it quite as much as Spooky But Sweet, but that's my other favorite limited time offer scent of the month scent. And I know that one's really controversial, so I didn't want to put it at the top of the pile. But these last two bars here, which I really am liking the Frosted Cedar in this. So if you were to see any of those counter cleans, because there's the Cranberry and Cardamom, the Golden Garland, and then the Frosted Cedar loose in a flash sale, get the Frosted Cedar one. It's amazing. But as a bar, that and Dutch Apple Bread, last year I complained about these. And they're just so good now. So I don't know if it's that they sat for a year, if it's that my nose has changed, probably that, or what. But both of these, I'm so glad that I gave a second chance. So this is like a creamy cedar and apple scent. I used to get grass, now I get more of that beautiful balance. And the Dutch Apple Bread smelled very sour to me last year, and I do feel like that one, it was a cure issue. So now instead of being like oatmeal forward in a funky way, it's just a warm, rich, hospitable, good any time of the year comfort bakery smell. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. I hope you have enjoyed this. Go watch Robyn's channel, Northern Lights Glow, for her best of the season. And man, that balsam spice stands out head and shoulders above the rest for me. And I hope that next year, Scentsy is willing to bring this back again. I unplugged it because this guy right here, man, you don't want to miss out on that. But this one, or the Radiant Beams, or even the beautiful, but I'm calling the Cookie Jar Snowman Element Warmer, these are all available in our holiday brochure, and they are definitely worth getting. So that's the best of the season for me, Elizabeth Quinn. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.